It's all about the tower, man. It's all about the tower background. That's the coolest one. But we've got the Anacara stage here. This is Red Thirst on the background, the Anacara stage right now. But welcome to Ultra Chen TV, also host of the stream here on the jchensor channel. I've got an episode of live DHC for all of you guys tonight, and it's gonna be some Vampire Savior matches from the A-Cho Arcade YouTube channel. Now, I just want to let this music rock, because Vampire Savior music is seriously like Kiss's fingertips status, okay? It's like pretty much the best music. The best music, and God, I can sit here and listen to Vampire Savior music forever. Yeah, Tower of Arrogance, of course. I almost called it the Tower of Terror, and I was like, that's the ride at Disneyland that got closed down. So the Tower of Arrogance. But man, I could let Vampire Savior music run forever. I love Vampire Savior music so much. But so what? In case you guys aren't familiar with DHCs, this is where we actually take footage with no commentary on it, essentially. And what we actually do is you know what? Hell, while I'm explaining this, I'm gonna let this music keep rocking, dude, because this music is just so good. But basically, while we take footage from old games, and you can see here on the stream, if you actually look at the footage over here, this is A-Cho footage taken from their arcade. Now, so a little bit of history here. A-Cho has been an arcade that's existed in Kyoto, I believe it is, for a very, very long time. And they were one of the first arcades that just started. This was before YouTube, okay? Before YouTube was even big. A-Cho was recording matches and putting them out there available for people to download. In fact, when I was in the height of my fighting game madness, where I just watched hours and hours and hours of game footage, A-Cho Arcade was where I got the sources of a lot of match videos. I used to watch Alpha 3 matches, I used to watch Guilty Gear match videos from them all the time. These guys have been recording match footage and putting them out for people to download forever. Now, of course, with the advent of YouTube and such, they just put all their stuff on YouTube, but these guys have been around forever. They've always been putting up matches, and I believe a lot of times, though they do run tournaments, a lot of the times they just have casual matches, and they record their casual matches, and they put it out on YouTube for people to get to. Oh wow, my emotes are live. Someone found my. How did you find my secret emote, Blazing Dog? That's my secret emote. That will definitely be more revealed on on Saturday. But yeah, I got them approved, and I hadn't revealed them yet, but you found them. So in any case, what I'm planning to do here is go through some matches here from A-Cho. This is about an hour and a half worth of Vampire Savior casual footage from the arcade, and in fact, at some point in time, thanks, Phil. But at some point in time, someone actually, sorry, hang on, I'm taking a look at the chat over here. But I mean, at one point during this match, I think it's just like two guys. I think it was like a Hsien-Ko and a Talbane just go at it for a series of matches in a row. So basically, oh nice. Okay, so the way that it works here is that I'm just gonna go ahead and DHC these videos. So we're just gonna watch it live. I'm not gonna be analyzing any footage. This is really just gonna be me doing commentary over this footage. Now, before we begin, the one thing that I wanna make sure that we establish here is that Game A-Cho, I didn't get their permission to do this. However, hopefully they won't mind, and you know, Game A-Cho, if you see this video and you want me to take this down from YouTube, please let me know. But I am not here in any way attempting to cannibalize any streams or anything like that. What I do want to point out here is that this is on the Game A-Cho channel here. You can definitely see this on the stream right now. It's youtube.com/GAMEACHO. Now, when you go to this channel here, I'm just going to jump over to this channel over here. You're going to see in their video list here, they have so many match videos, and you can't even see the right side of this right now. But they've got Blaze Blue here. They've got some Guilty Gear in here. They've got they've got some Vampire Savior over here. They have, like I said, they have Guilty Gear. They have games that I don't even know what they are. They've got Melty Blood here. Looks like they've got some JoJo's here. They've got so many different games on this channel. So if you want to see a lot of fighting games, especially stuff from some lesser known fighting games, this is where you go. A-Cho is where you go to catch a lot of this footage here. So this basically is where you want to go to watch all of this stuff. And they've got a ton of footage there, so you definitely want to subscribe to their YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/GameA-Cho. Right there. Yeah, and they even have, looks like, the shoot 'em ups in there as well. But that's their channel right there, so make sure you follow them. They're also present on Twitter as well. Oh god, this background music. Oh. This is the Red Thirst background music. That's the one that goes with this background. That's the song that goes with this right here. Yeah. Oh god. Oh, Tower of Arrogance. Yes. Yes. But basically, oh, ESL is playing reruns with me commentating. But yeah, definitely look for them. They are also on Twitter at A-Cho_Kyoto. So if I go over here, let me do this really quick. Twitter.com/A-Cho_Kyoto. So there we go. That is them right there. A-Cho Kyoto. Let me pull this out over here so you can see it a little bit better. There you go. That is them right there. So also you can find them on Twitter, A-Cho_Kyoto. It's all in Japanese, but I'm sure they tweet out every time they get matches and stuff like that all the time. So if you want to follow them and support them as well, you can do that over there. So, so James the Powerhead says, tried Vampire Savior against a friend. It was so fun, even if we both had no idea what we're doing. Dude, you don't even understand. This game is crazy. 2 out of 3 matches in Vampire Savior can last almost as long as 1 round in Street Fighter V. And that's not saying that Street Fighter V is slow. That's just an indication of how fast Vampire Savior is. Vampire Savior is the most ridiculous, fast, speedy game you'll ever see. And it's designed in such a way so that, you know, there's not actually rounds. It's health bars. They're little bats on the top. And when you lose 1 bat, that's the end of the round. It's like Killer Instinct. It's like Injustice. They just keep going and you stay whatever meter that you have there. Now, there's a lot of interesting systems in Vampire Savior. I'll go through them as I talk about this game, but if there's any particular question about any systems, save them. I'll take some breaks during the course of this footage. I'm not going to do a whole hour and a half in a row. I'll probably do half-an-hour chunks. And when I take a break and come back, you can ask those questions if I don't expand on anything or talk about things in more details. So I'll tell you a little bit more about the systems in this game. But the one thing that you have to understand about Vampire Savior before you watch Vampire Savior, and that is Vampire Savior is broken as fuck, okay? This game is so broken. You don't even understand, like, unblockables and just the most ridiculous mix-ups. This game is brutal. If you don't know what you're doing, you are going to get bodied in this game. This game is super, super tough. And yeah, the Bestaban, aka Esteban Martinez, who is an excellent, by the way, an excellent videographer who now has a profile page. If he feels like linking it on the chat, you can hire him for video stuff. So, and yeah, it's still so balanced as well. It is very balanced in a weird way. It's not, but it is. It's one of those games where every character is so broken that it kind of is balanced, even though characters like Anacharis, or Anacharis as other people call him, is just really bad. He's not good in this game. But as we saw recently at Frosty Faustings, we had Mighty Mar, who's probably one of the best Vampire Savior players in the States, win with Anacharis. And Anacharis, like I said, is the lowest tier character in the game. So there you go. And yeah, there you go on the Bestaban. So you can go to thebestaban.com and check out his profile page and hire him for all your video works. Really great guy. Really great stuff there. How come they never made Darkstalkers 4, asks Showbiz. Well, they released Darkstalkers Resurrection, they claim, as a test to see how well it sold, to see if there was a demand for Darkstalkers. And I guess it didn't sell well enough to give them an excuse. Ono has always, hinted that he really wants to make a Darkstalkers game. To be honest with you, as much as I love everything about the Darkstalkers series, I'm glad there's no new Darkstalkers game coming out, because I don't know if anyone could do the game justice anymore. Like the game, the Vampire series. Okay, so before I go into my soapbox about how I feel about the Vampire games, let me just say this much. In America, the games were called Darkstalkers, Night Warriors, and then Vampire Savior, Jedha's Damnation. Okay? So it was literally Darkstalkers, Night Warriors, Vampire Savior, Jedha's Damnation. In Japan, the games are called Vampire, Vampire Hunter, and Vampire Savior. Okay? So when I call it the Darkstalker series, I'm really referring to the Vampire series. But the way that, there was Vampire Savior 2, but we won't talk about that because there's a Vampire Hunter 2 as well, but those games basically don't count. Those games, they have the most intricate and elegant mixture of humor, violence, sex, and class. I don't know what it is. There's just something about the way that they mixed it all. It even though you have a succubus with Morrigan who has who's supposed to be sultry and everything like that, it doesn't feel like it's oversexed. And even though there's background stages like Aberraya, I think is the one. No, Forever Torment, which is just blood everywhere and people are being cut in half and everything like that. The violence never feels over the top. And then you got moves like Raptor putting on a basketball jersey and dunking you with a basketball, turning you into a basketball and dunking you. But the humor doesn't feel too played out. You know what I mean? There's just some sort of crazy way that they just put everything together in this game, and it's just so perfectly done, and the 2D animation is beautiful. If this game were ever to be made, the only way that I feel like a Darkstalkers game or a Vampire game could exist in this day and age is if they really did make a Vampire versus Guilty Gear game, and they use the Guilty Gear Xrd graphics to somehow create Vampire. It has to be that style. If Vampire ever went true 3D, I think the game would basically fall apart because there's so much about the animation. In fact, I've talked about this every time I do commentary about this game. There's a great article out there that talks about how beautiful the animation is for this game. It's ridiculous. You know what? I also believe that too, James the Powerhead. I think it's the most polished game. It's it's so beautiful. This game is... I have nothing but love for this series. The music, the artwork, the gameplay, everything about the Darkstalkers series I love to death. And it has a small scene here. There is a Vampire Savior Facebook group that you can hit up. And for the States, and you can talk to people there. They will jump on Darkstalkers Resurrection. They will jump on Fightcade if you set up times and stuff like that. So you can have a good community out there of people playing this game. Now, Before I start here, just want to mention again, this is from the A-Cho channel, Game A-Cho, so definitely follow them on YouTube, right here. Check them out, subscribe to them on YouTube, and use that for, and support them, Like I said, they're in Japan. I don't have any contacts with them outside of their Twitter, and they only speak Japanese, so I haven't gotten full permission from them. So again, Game A-Cho, if you see this video on YouTube and do not want me to have it up here, would prefer me to take it down so I'm not taking away your views of this video, please let me know. I will do so immediately. So let's go ahead and get started here with Vampire Savior. Again, if you have any questions about the game systems that I don't explain at any point in time, save them for the breaks, and then when I take the breaks, when I come back, I'll answer a bunch of the questions for you guys. But let's get started, and as I said, the one thing to remember about Vampire Savior is this game is broken, and it is brutal, and it is relentless, but it is oh so good. It'll be oh so good. So let's go ahead and get started here. So let's go ahead and kill this music here. There we go. And let's go ahead and begin here with some Vampire Savior action, shall we? So they were going to be starting here with Q.Bee versus Raptor. As I said, I'm not going to be stopping or analyzing these matches. I'm just going to go through and commentate it just like it is going live. That is what a live DHC is, delayed hyper commentary, as me and David decided to call the series. So let's begin. Alright, so we've got Q.Bee on the left, on the first player side, and Lord Raptor, or Zabel Zarek, on the right. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me pause really quick and rewind, because I want to definitely explain that before we get started. Oh, yes, and go to Combo Breaker for Vampire Savior, because they even put it on the Sunday Top 8 stream last year, which is super awesome. But what I want to explain here to everybody... and yeah, people are finding my emotes over here, so I might as well just type them in there for everybody. Here, there we go. The naming problem here in Vampire. So just like how in Street Fighter they switched from Boxer is Balrog in America, but he's Bison in Japan, etc., etc. The names are even more confusing here. So characters like Lord Raptor, the zombie that we're seeing the second player is using, is named Zabel Zarek in Japan. The werewolf, who is named Talbane in the U.S., is named Gallon in Japan. The fishman Rikuo, the merman Rikuo, is named Albath in Japan, etc., etc. Some of the names are weirdly changed, like BB Hood is Baby Bonnie Hood. And I'm sorry, no, she's Buletta. What am I thinking? Yeah, she's Buletta. And Hsien-Ko is named Lele in Japan. So there's a few name changes. As I get to them, I'll definitely make sure I mention them. So if I call them by their US name, which I'm more used to, and you see a different name at the top, that's the reason why that's actually happening. That's why that's actually happening. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we got Q.Bee on the left and Raptor on the right. Raptor known for his brutal air dashing craziness, but Q.Bee has a homing air dash. When you air dash with Q.Bee, she automatically tracks the opponent and you get these great instant air moves, and of course that standing medium punch, you see it reaches so far and it's so good. But here we go. Okay, backing off. Now that little move that Q.Bee did right there has great priority. Really good priority, beats a lot of moves, but you see right there some of the brutal air dashing stuff from Lord Raptor as well, from the Raptor player. And of course Q.Bee can hover, so she can change her jump arc, and you can see you get multiple air dashes in a row, and all that happens is that you just get overhead, 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 overhead. Alright, now locked in the corner, gets him. Yeah, no air blocking on ground moves. So you block a bunch of the air moves, and then Raptor was able to land and hit her out of the air with a button that she could not air block. That is a way to defeat constant air blocking. Alright, now Lord Raptor going in there. He's both of them down to only one bat. And you can see the bats on the tops, on the corners of the screen on the top. That's how many life bars that they have full. Look at that, double air dash. Now, Q.Bee doesn't have great heavy buttons, so it's really hard for her to chain combo into heavy buttons that will combo and connect. So she usually just has to end with the medium buttons and be okay with that. There we go, nice guard reversal. But Lord Raptor, look at this, getting right in there, starting the pressure, but Raptor down to just a very little bit of life, using the chainsaw. Goes in there, but Q.Bee is so low to the ground when she crouches, goes right under, and a guard cancel. EX guard cancel, the concert from Lord Raptor, predating any of Eno's stuff. Uh-oh. Born a new, so Q.Bee dies, and we born a new Q.Bee, and boom, that's it. That's one game of Vampire Savior. That's it. Let's go to the next match. Now we're in Forever Torment here. A different background. So again, Q.Bee going up against Lord Raptor. Look at this air dodge, but great blocking from the Raptor. Raptor, yeah, you can target, you can chain combo your moves in the air. And if the opponent stops blocking in between them, they will get hit. So you have to block. However, one of the strategies in this game is chicken guarding, is jumping up in the air and blocking. And once you do that, you can attack almost right away. The block stun of air to air is very short. So what happens is people want a chicken guard, but if you chain combo, you will beat their chicken guard counter attempt. Wow, what the hell side did he end up on? But look at this pressure here. Nice tech hit. Using those tech hits to try to push him back. I'll explain how tech hit works in just a little bit. Nice, once again, that pressure from Q.Bee. Oh my god, the double air dash. Look, no lead is safe in Vampire Savior. Oh, into the electricity. And gets him with the pursuit. And here comes more pressure into the... what I love to call the Helectrocopter. That is definitely not its official name, but it's now we've got Talbane Gallon on the left going up against this going up against the Lord Raptor. Just Talbane, nice push block to keep Talbane in the corner. But Talbane really wants to pressure you with the ground dashes, but Raptor stays in the air so much. Really hard for Talbane to keep him locked down. Yeah, you see him pre-jumping. He's trying to predict like that. Yeah, exactly. And of course, you can do a ton of moves in the air when you jump in this game. Even if you whiff a button, you saw just right there. He whiffed a jumping medium kick, came down with jumping light kick. That time was a jumping medium kick into a heavy punch. So as long as you're done with your air move, you can do another move on the way down. Using the little dash forward, the command dash from Talbane to keep staying close. Here we go, the pressure. Nice tech hits, the push blocks basically on defending. If you use the push blocks, you can push the opponent away. Try to give yourself some breathing space because the offense of this game is so brutal. Beautiful neutral jumps, trying to mix them up. All right, trying to be as defensive as possible. Gets a trade, takes that bat, but down to almost no life. There it is right there, boom. How was that, guys? Match 3, done. Match 3. Let's go to match number 4. It looks like it's going to be a rematch between Talbane. Nice, using crouch heavy punch to anti-air once again, but traded this time. Got to the other side on the cross under, faking out an attack. You saw him air dash back out. But now trying to get back in there. Oh, nice again. Great reactions with those anti-airs. He's starting to read that this Talbane wants to jump a lot. So now the Talbane switching to the ground approach right there. Canceling into the command dash, using the ES version of his basically pinball attack where he can just dash around 5 times. The regular one, you can do twice. The ES one, you can do 5 directions. And of course, any special move can be powered up and turned into the ES version, the special version. Teleports away. Yep, Raptor has teleports as if he needed anything more. 2 hits. Oh wow, the Kung Fu stand roundhouse. Beast cannon. Okay, I just call it the pinball attack. Whatever. Don't give me these proper names, Esteban. I'm just gonna call it whatever I want. Oh nice, Helectrocopter getting in there. Again, push block. And keeping him there, yeah, hit him out of the air, using the ES pinball attack, the ES Beast Cannon to get out of there. Nice juggle into the ES flash kick. Yeah, that's right, he has a flash kick too. And look at this, down to no life, but here comes Raptor. Oh, one more combo is gonna do it. If he can just go right into the Helectrocopter or into the Bone Spark move. Look, I don't know what the real names for any of these moves are. We didn't know back then. We just called them whatever the hell we wanted to. Nice! Crossed them up and gets the full juggle. And I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm gonna pause for a second really quick, only just to ask one question. Death voltage. Look, do you guys want this full screen? Do you prefer having the chat remain in the screen and having me on camera going nuts watching this footage? All you're doing is seeing me stare at the screen. Do you want me to full screen this match footage, or do you prefer having it this way so you can see the chat? Which way do you guys prefer seeing this stream? Just let me know. Type 1 for full screen, 2 for just leave it how it is right now. Just let me know before I continue. Actually, I'll just do another match and I'll check the chat as we go. So let's just keep going. Okay, everybody says, if people are saying it's good. Well, some people said full screen. Some people said this is fine. Looks like I'm seeing more twos. So people are saying just go ahead and leave it how it is. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, so back again. Rematch between these two guys. Wow, immediate jump attack in there. And here comes that pressure. But again, great block and great push blocks. Ooh, I think that was supposed to be a throw. That back heavy punch came out. Nice. Into big damage with his EX. So there are some moves that are considered EX. So some moves that you can only do with meters, those are basically the supers. And then there's the ESs, which are basically like the charged up version of your special move. However, they all use the same amount of meter. So guard cancels, for example, you can ES them as well. And here comes Raptor. Look at this damage that he's done. He's already almost has Talbane down to nothing left. Talbane activates Dark Force just to get out of there, deactivates it so that he hides his delay at the end of that. Nice blocking! Wow, and the last part of that Beast Cannon missed, but here comes Talbane going right in there. Okay, good air block. Oh, low profiling the dash with Raptor just by crawling. All right, chasing him down and now into the corner, but trying to get out of there. Uses that. I love the interruption from the crouch light punch. Dash is in there, guard cancel, beautiful stuff. Gonna get some knockdown back over there. And, actually, I should probably talk about something. So here we go, the pressure. Once again, you see that chain combo in the air. And 5 hits. Look at this. Is the comeback going to happen? And it does. Great stuff to the Talbane. And I'm going to pause again because there is another thing that I need to explain that's very, very crucial for this before we continue forward. Unfortunately, a lot of this footage is recorded in 30 frames per second. Because the footage is recorded in 30 frames per second, we are going to be missing one of the key elements of Vampire Savior. Vampire Savior is really, really cool in that it started... So you know how gray health works in Street Fighter V? Vampire Savior has that feature, except it's when you take damage. As you take damage, your life drains, but part of the damage is converted into white damage. So a percentage of all damage you take is converted into white damage. If you do not block or get hit after a certain amount of time, just like in Street Fighter V, you recover that health. Now, the way that white life works in this game is that it flashes on the screen. So in other words, when you see the bar, as the green health on the bar drains, you can actually see right here, this is his green bar left over here. As it drains, the white life part that's left behind is graphically, it's flashing. And it flashes, unfortunately, every other frame. So it's white and not there, white and not there, white and not there, white and not there. And it flashes at 60 frames per second. Now, if this is captured on a 30 frame per second capture, which this footage is, it's capturing every other frame. So unfortunately, what you don't see right now is that there probably is some white life here and you can't see it. So it's always capturing the red frame. So we're actually missing the white life portion of the energy meters right now. So we're going to be missing that. Sometimes, if the footage is caught at the exact opposite frames per second, it'll just be pure white. You'll just see it white. It's just sitting there. This white bar is just sitting there. In the actual arcade, it's flashing. But right now, as we're watching it, we're not going to be able to see it currently. It may show up again later on as pure white. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to talk about the matches from the perspective of trying to gain their white life back, or because sometimes you might want to play defensive and try to gain that white life back. Although, to be honest, playing defensive is not a good idea because the opponent can attack you so quickly that it really doesn't matter if you try to play defensive. You're just going to block so much, you're not going to get any of your white life back. So, any case, let's keep going. Just understand that there is supposed to be white life there. If you ever see their health start to grow, like you'll see it every once in a while, you'll see the green just start to grow. That means they're gaining their white life back if you're wondering why they're gaining health back. So, okay, let's continue. All right, so now we've got a Dimitri on board. Dimitri, of course, the standard, the pseudo Ryu. Yeah, you can see the white life now. It looks like the Italian flag because it's flashing back and forth. So, I mean, the white life did nothing. The white life, it does nothing. And, yeah, Dimitri just died almost instantaneously. All right, so now here comes Dimitri getting in there. He can play defensive. In fact, he's really good in the corner thanks to his teleport uppercut. Wow, and his uppercut is so hard to punish. You're really just better off hitting it out of the air. I don't think he actually has delay on the ground, but his teleport is invincible as he goes through. But he can cancel his teleport into special moves. So if he teleports into uppercut, he goes from invincible to invincible. So it can be really effective, but his mobility just is not as strong as a lot of the other characters, which is why Dimitri is not the strongest character in the game. He is not considered one of the high-level characters. So the uppercut, yes, known as Demon Cradle. Nice. All right, but down to almost no life. But you saw the comeback that he made. Like I said, no lead is safe in Vampire Savior. Tries to get in there with a dash ES uppercut. And if you guys have played KI, oh wait, here we go! Gets the Midnight Bliss. Good block on the Fire Dragon. That's an EX special. Oh, that Fierce reaches so far for Talbane. So does that crouching medium kick. And then just goes for the regular throw. There it is. He's going to take it. Now, if you guys have ever played KI and you see Shadow Jago, Shadow Jago is basically an homage to Dimitri. So his uppercut goes straight up unless he's dashing. Then his uppercut goes diagonal. He has that teleport dive kick. All of that stuff is what Shadow Jago has. And Keats has acknowledged that Shadow Jago is basically an homage to Dimitri from Vampire Savior. Grab my leg. I think that's Gather My Rage. But it does sound like grab my leg, basically. But here we go, back to this Talbane and Raptor. This Talbane is on a roll. He is just blowing everybody up one by one. Okay, activates Dark Force, gets in there, and yeah, it deactivated. You see there's a delay at the end of it for some characters. The flight characters can deactivate it on the ground with no delay. Oh my god, this pressure is ridiculous! Oh, and he gets the throw, but nice tech hit. You can tech throws in this game. Here comes Raptor. Can he get anything? No, but a great push block in the crouching medium punch. And there it is. Talbane is going to take that round. Back to Dimitri. Let's see what Dimitri can do. He was designed to be like this fireball zoning character with jump back fireballs and ground fireballs, but it just hasn't worked. Now, every character has a pursuit in this game. Once you knock them down, you can actually chase after them by hitting up and attack, and you'll actually stomp on them on the ground. The stomp on the ground only does white damage, and some knockdowns just are too slow that you can't actually knock them down. But what you'll actually see is that a lot of people use the pursuit like that. Perfect timing. Thank you, Dimitri, for the demonstration. A lot of times people use the pursuit not to hit, but to jump close to the opponent. So even if they're in time to pursue them and hit them in time, they'll delay it just so they hop right next to the guy, miss, and then get a mix-up. And that's exactly what the Dimitri did. He did that into his EX move. Oh, and here comes that Raptor pressure. Nice! Gets the ES. Oh no, he mistimed that crouching light kick. And tried to chase. See, he did it again. He tried to go for the pursuit into his EX. Did not connect. Trying to chase down Talbane, I'm sorry. Oh no! An Aaron uppercut. And now down to no life, and yeah, he was just going for crazy uppercuts. I'm surprised he wasn't backdashing an uppercut. So he can backdash, turn invincible, and then his uppercut goes diagonal. So that way you can actually have better range. He was just doing raw uppercuts, as you can see, just goes neutral. Now here comes Lilith. Lilith, her fireball looks like it's bad because it doesn't go anywhere, so people are like, oh, she's the Dan of the game. No, 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 no. That fireball is a nuisance because it is a shield, and she recovers so fast afterwards that when she cancels into the fireball, she gets pressure afterwards. So if you block the fireball, she's so plus on block that she can get a lot of pressure in there. Now, she's not, I don't know where she's ranked right now, but I do not believe she is considered one of the strongest characters. One of the stronger characters, but as people have said in the chat, anybody can win in this game. Nice tech hit. She's trying to get in there, but Talbane, man, this Talbane is wrecking shop so badly. Oh, empty jump into throw. Okay, just try to apply some pressure, get nice uppercut in between. And sometimes Liliths and Morgans will do that. They'll actually go into the darkness illusion just to move forward. Just when you push block them, when you push block her, she'll cancel into the midnight into the darkness illusion just to move forward and stay close. Because you'll notice one of the things about this game is they both died with 4 meters. You get meter super fast in this game, so using meter for things like that just for movement is a completely valid tactic. Best stage in the game, Tower of Arrogance. You fight on the side of the building. That's right, those are car lights down there because you are staring at the car. Oh, look, there's a helicopter that you're above. So you're literally fighting on the side of a building. One of the sickest backgrounds in fighting game history. Nice anti-air once again. Can anybody beat this Talbane? I'm sure the Bestaban in chat right now is super happy watching this Talbane wreck shop right now. Oh, gets the throw into the corner, but tech hit. But falls into the target combo. Thought he was going to go to the other side. Made it ambiguous. The Talbane smart, waiting for the Raptor to roll forward and neutral jumping right there to make it ambiguous what side. So when you get knocked down, you can roll forward or backwards or get up neutral. If the opponent predicts it, they can't hit you, but they can set you up. Oh, nice whip dash. So he whip dashed into the ribs, which go up, so that it whiffs, and he landed with the command throw. Wow, why did that do so much damage? And then a meaty standing roundhouse, which is a throw attempt option select into a kick, basically. A lot of characters can do that because throws in this game are one button. It is like ST style. It is like Guilty Gear style. You do not hit more than one button for a throw. Again, getting that. And here comes the pressure. Oh, yes, gets him with the EX. Big damage now. Misses his jump attack. Can this Talbane be defeated? Or is he going to be able to kill him? Is he going to go for the... Oh, pursuit. It didn't kill him enough. And Raptor's going to get out of there. Trying to recover that white life, but could not get any back in time. Yeah, there is an unblockable. So Raptor has an unblockable where he jumps with light kick. And like the last active frame of it cannot be blocked. And so there is a setup for him after those, as Thwok mentions in the chat, or T-Hwok. The Brooklyn version of T-Hawk. Yo, I'm T-Hawk. Mentioned there is an unblockable setup after the EX guard crush. Nice cross up. Goes up for the regular throw. Oh, wow. Jumps away from the command throw. The EX command throw. The Midnight Pleasure. Midnight Bliss, I should say. One of them's Pleasure, one of them's Bliss. I can't remember which ones they are. Oh, God, yeah. This Dimitri likes to go for a lot of random uppercuts. And it's just, I would rather see him try to dash backwards and turn himself invincible and just get out of there. I don't feel like he uses backdash into uppercut. That was the sickest thing. You see Talbane jump in the air block the uppercut, and counter it. Now, you can't, I believe the Demon Cradle cannot be air blocked if it hits very low to the ground, as long as Dimitri's feet are still touching the ground. I believe that it is not air blockable. Whereas something like Talbane's flash kick, I believe, is always air blockable. Using an ES pursuit to try to kill him off, didn't quite do it. Down to one, just a tiny bit of chunk left of life for Dimitri. Oh, goes for the air-to-air command throw from Talbane. ridiculous. Talbane has an 8-game win streak right now. Can anyone beat him up? Look at him flying back and forth, baiting out uppercuts. That crouching medium punch from Talbane reaches so far, and he's trying to chip him to death with fire, but a beautiful bat drill. But there you see the weakness of the bat drill. It's such a frustrating move because if you distance it improperly, it bounces off, and it's so punishable. All right, here we go. Back to the Lilith. Looks like the Lilith is back on the machine. And you can see one of the cool things about what A-Cho does when they edit these videos together. They actually cut out all the stuff in between. So once again, give them a follow, give them a subscribe on YouTube. It is youtube.com/GAMEACHO. That's where this footage comes from. Oh, the slice cuts her in half, and you can't even see it. Like literally the body hits the floor and you see their bodies split apart and then come back together in the middle of the match. So many cool animations that you cannot see in this game. Nice empty jump into Darkness Illusion. Big damage. Goes in there. There you see the option select. So you walk up and hit heavy punch. If you throw them, you throw them. If they jump, you do this punch and it ends up hitting them out of the air. A lot of characters have things like that. Felicia has it with the roundhouse button, for example. Nice tech hits and nice guard cancel. Here comes a Lilith again. Once again, big damage into Darkness Illusion off the empty jump. Just a tiny bit of life. Using that ES Fireball to try to lock him down in place, but Talbane just gets right out of there. And now you can see that Talbane, very cautious, very nervous, not a lot of life. Instant push block on the jump attack. Here comes, oh, okay, good blocks, tech hits, and an uppercut just in time. Oh my God, the pursuit. This is so not done yet. Talbane could easily take this. Look at this, he fakes it, walks up for the throw, tries to use the Dark Force to get some pressure. Wow, air blocks the uppercut. Talbane is on the verge of a comeback. Can he actually pull this off, or will the? There it is! He gets a jump attack, but he drops his chain combo. Oh my God! Oh, but then the Fire Dragon of all things you're gonna throw out of nowhere. You're throwing out a Fire Dragon, and it worked. You could air block it, but the Lilith was sure she could hit him before. Oh, and the Raptor lives on. 10-game win streak at this point. All right. Nice. Gets the knockdown with the pursuit. Chasing him down. Okay, nice air block on that, but then just got hit by the second one. Look at this pressure, and Raptor is down. All right, using the stand roundhouse as an anti-air. Beautiful. So this Raptor has good anti-air. Nice preemptive back heavy punch. And now the instant air dash for the instant overhead. Here we go. This is a good opportunity now. They're tied in life now. God, this pressure from Talbane is ridiculous. Look at the movement. Look how fast it is. This game is so kinetic. Nobody ever stops moving. Oh, I think he was going for the unblockable. Bestaban has to explain to me a little bit how that works. Nice. EX, the Electrocopter, big damage. Zoning with that neutral jumping. Oh, there it is again. Is it going to kill? It is! And the Talbane has finally been defeated, and we have a victorious Lord Raptor who is now going up against Lilith here. Now, Talbane, like I was about to mention, does have an unblockable with the Beast Cannon, but I'm not 100% sure how it works. Bestaban could probably explain it a little bit better. But this Lilith is blowing up. Lord Raptor, this is your reward for defeating that Talbane. I'm just gonna blow you up. Ugh! Traded with that Fierce. Nice pressure, but again, another character that just ducks so low. But it's not gonna be too low for the down heavy punch in the air. Oh my God, he just did random EX, and I feel like he was probably trying to combo into it. He got hit, and then it just came out, and it happened to connect. Okay. I see. So Bestaban says there's like a little left and right mix-up on it that makes it unblockable. Nice anti-air again. Now zoning with that EX Fireball, just trying to get some breathing space. Wow, did he just land with the command throw? And Raptor says, okay, fine. You took out my first bat really well, but you know what? It's my turn now. And here comes. Oh, I love the Tiger Knee air Fireball. Oh my God! Did she just chase him down out of the air? Just a Hail Mary. And right there, high jump. She has a high jump too far away for that to connect. And she makes the comeback and takes that bat. And Lilith, yay! And it looks like the Talbane's like, I've got my wins. I don't need to jump back onto this match. So he is now off to the side, and the Raptor and the Lilith are going to keep going. Here comes some pressure from Raptor. Nice, gets in there. Blocks the EX. Trying to get that fireball pressure. You see that? She whipped a jumping medium punch and then went into an air throw. Like I said, as long as you're done with a move in the air, you can do anything else you want. Sort of. There are limitations to that, but it's really weird. Nice guard cancel. Can she make this comeback with his life? Yep, using that to stay in close, but then the Lord Raptor with some great air dash pressure. And then you see once again trying to throw with that standing fierce, but he just blocked it. You can't be thrown as soon as you get up in this game. At least I don't think you can, if I remember. I'll have to test that out again. Don't quote me on that part. I'll have to remember that one. It's so different between every game. Oh, wow! The chainsaw in the air just beat the Darkness Illusion. Darkness Illusion usually with really good priority. Excuse me. Nice. Push block. Now Lilith trying to find a way to get in, but the Raptor is just doing such a good job right now. Oh, wow. Baiting us. She was just trying to predict an air dash with that uppercut. Raptor just being very patient. And there you saw a perfect example of where the Lilith did a jump attack. Raptor blocked it and countered immediately. That's the chicken guard, right? Ooh, we got a Jeddah in the house. Here we go. Jeddah. So if you've seen Raven in Guilty Gear, Exerd, Raven is basically, in my opinion, a Jeddah homage. He's got the sickles that hit for a very long time. He's got the similar kind of air dashes. Very Jeddah-like character is Raven. But Jeddah is such an odd character, but dude, like every time I see him, I can't talk enough about his animations. Oh, War Agony, yes, this background is the best. But his animations are so good because he's basically cutting himself to do a bunch of his attacks. There's the EX, yeah, if you air block it, he gets a free hit out of it because you cannot air block any of his jumping attack, his grounded attacks. Here comes the Jeddah. He's got that dash pressure, air dash pressure, zoning with the sickles. Oh, just got caught by an empty jump low from Raptor. And now Jeddah trying to get that pressure in there. They're pretty even on health right now. Any combo is going to be able to take it out. Oh my god, did he low profile? That's not going to be enough to take out that back. But an instant dash into light punch is going to do it. And you see how his air dash from the air works. It actually hits while he's dashing as well. Oh, he tried to launch the ES. He gets it this time. Gets out of the corner using the pursuit. Smart stuff. And you can see how he can zone with those great buttons that he has. Like that. The jumping medium punch. The crouching medium punch. Standing medium punch. Really good buttons. But just as I say that, Raptor ducks right under the standing medium punch. Beautiful chicken guard in the counter. Is going to trade and get hit by the sickle. Almost down in life. And there it is. Jeddah slicing his fingers on his wing and spraying the blood at your feet to take that round. Again, animations that are almost impossible to see, but it happens, and it's the sickest thing. Beautiful use of crouching medium kick, by the way, as anti-air against Lord Raptor so far. Using a whole chain combo in the air to make sure that Raptor couldn't chicken guard and counter back. See right there again, the chicken guard, and again, that crouching medium kick. Look at that, beautiful. Oh, wow, he got away, he dashed over the guard cancel. All right. Oh, here's that person. I think that was unblockable. I think he set up that unblockable. That dash, air dash light kick was unblockable. I believe it was in that particular situation there. Like I said, the very last active frame of it is unblockable. Nice blocks. God. Oh my god, did you see that delay that Jeddah put in there and got him? And Raptor ducked too early. Here we go. Guard cancel. Let's see what setup he's got. Oh, nope, didn't quite get anything off of that. Jeddah, man, he is just picking this Raptor apart little by... Oh, look at this pressure! Jabbing a with crouch light kick, jabbing a with crouch light kick, and then this time in the towards heavy punch, catches him by surprise. EX gets big damage off there. Oh, and I think that was the unblockable. Might have been the unblockable again. Not 100% sure. Could never tell, but Jeddah is going to take it anyway. Ooh, splits him in half and takes his soul. Woo! Alright, here we go. The Lilith is back now to fight this Jeddah. Trying to pressure in the corner. Oh, wow. Just instant jump. Light kick. Stop Jeddah. But here comes Jeddah into the corner. Nice. Look at this pressure. Look at this air dash pressure. Tried to lock her down with a little bit of the ES sickle, but didn't quite get it out in time. And now here comes Lilith. Gets the sweep, the slide knockdown. Oh. Dash attack. Gets the jump in. And yeah, there you see that fireball shield, which is so hard to deal with. Trying to use that fireball in the air to act as a shield to get in there, but Jetta's mobility right now causing Lilith a lot of problems. But Lilith, that jump heavy punch where she just turns her wings into a bunch of sickles and attacks. I really like that air block in the darkness illusion, by the way, too, because the reason why you do that is, one, if you do it too early, out comes a light punch and you can chicken guard cancel, or if they try to attack pressure you, you'll end up darkness illusioning them and hit them just out of range. Beautiful crouch medium punch under here, tiger knee, air fireball, and wow, the Lilith got left, right mixed up. And there it is. So back to the Raptor player now. Here we go. Ooh. So Raptor basically was the Dhalsim of the game. So when Darkstalkers first came out, you could kind of map certain characters into each other. Raptor was sort of the Dhalsim because he's like Super Turbo Dhalsim, in which he has long-range special moves, long-range normals, and far-range normals for every one of his buttons on the ground. And he also has like pseudo drills like that right there, the down plus kick, and in the air he has a down plus punch with all of his buttons. So if you want to do, for example, the little bone that hits diagonally down, that's down and medium punch. If you hit just regular medium punch in the air, that's that straight one that you just saw right there. Oh, dashes under Jetta. Jetta gets in there. Wow, the pursuit was actually enough to finish him off. All right. Gets the throw. Tries to chase. Yeah, see right there, using the pursuit to stay close. The throw puts them at a far range, but you pursue just to stay close and start the pressure again. And look at this nice pressure with under. So he goes for the crouching medium kick, it missed, and then he actually just low profile the jump attack, got the throw. Then Jetta did his guard cancel, which is one of the sickest animations. Nice! Tick throw into command throw. This is not even remotely done yet. What the heck was going on there? Here we go into the EX. You see how much damage that did, and here comes the pressure. Trying to stay in there. Jetta trying to get out. Once again, using that crouching medium kick. Oh, trades with the ES sickle. That's such a sick mix-up. I mean, such a sick tactic. As soon as you see him coming at you, just throw out the ES. Even if they hit you and you trade, but you get way more damage off of that. Back to the Lilith now. The Lilith trying to find her way in. Looks like just building a little meter now. Yeah, there we go. See, as soon as he blocked that fireball, you see how much pressure that Lilith got right away? She's so plus on a lot of those fireball blocks. But yeah, that's one of the things that you got to do if you block the fireball is to push block it. But the hardest thing is sometimes you can't tell when it's actually going to touch you, so you might push block too early, etc., etc. Nice push block. Into the slide, gets the knocks down. Jetta slides backwards into the corner, gets the pursuit. Oh, hit her out of the air. Very fortunate. But look at that. Poking with the lows to balance out the air dash attacks. See right there, using the darkness illusion to keep the pressure going. You see how darkness illusion into dash medium punch. Dash medium punch. Such an effective button for Lilith. Gets the air throw. But Jetta now with a wake up throw. Here comes the pressure into the corner. Crouching medium kick again as the anti-air, and then she just walks into the dash pressure. Okay, in there. Oh, jeez, that was so dirty. I'm not even sure what he did, but whatever it was, Lilith died, and Jetta cackles with pure evil intent. Jesus. Okay, well, that was half an hour of Vampire Savior, and I would dare say, remember, we saw that Tao Bang go on a 10-game, 11-game win streak, and then we saw those two guys, it's like 3 guys playing against each other for at least like 8 games or something like that. I think we went through 20 some odd games in half an hour. In 30 minutes, I think we did 20 to like 25 games or something like that. That is how ridiculously fast this game is. And in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we went through 30 games. It was like 1 minute per game. This game is ridiculously fast, and it's going crazy. It's going crazy. Yes, I did get my emotes. But So one thing I want to mention here again is that if there's anything that I haven't had a chance to explain or to talk about, and you have any questions, dude, Haza says Haza or Hazu. It's like backwards of Huzzah. It's like that. So basically, I'm terrible at this game. I thought I was good. Between me and my friends, I was the best. I would blow them up all the time in this game. And then I watched Japanese footage and I'm like, holy crap, I've been playing this game wrong the whole entire time. I was playing it like Street Fighter. We were playing it very slow. But the way that these guys play now, you can see how frenetic and fast-paced this game is. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how fast this is. And Besteban has been chasing me for like, I mean, seriously, it's like one of those cat and mouse movies where some guy's chasing the other guy, you know. It's like one of those like chase shows where you're always chasing someone and you can never quite catch him. That's basically what the Besteban has been trying to do with me. He's trying to get me to play in Vampire Savior. Dude, I'm telling him I'm not very good at the game, but like I said, I thought I was at one time, and it turned out I was horribly wrong. I had a huge wake-up call for this game. So, but you know, if Esteban makes his way out here, if Esteban, I should say, if Esteban makes it out here to SoCal one of these days and wants to hang out, I'll bring him into the studios and we'll play some Vampire Savior. We'll play some Darkstalkers Resurrection. I'll do it if he makes it out here. So I mostly play Anacharis and Felicia. Those are the two main characters. In Night Warriors, aka Vampire Hunter, I was a Bishaman main. I only used Bishaman because Bishaman was so broken in that game. Holy crap, was he broken in that game. But in Vampire Savior, I switched mostly to Anacharis because I just liked dropping coffins on people's heads. And then Felicia because Felicia is my Darkstalker's waifu. So that's basically it right there. Very funny, Haza. Okay, time to ban Haza from the chat. So, no, I'm just kidding. That is my reaction to you, Haza. Okay. In any case, I'm going to take a quick break. When I come back, we're going to do another block of the Vampire Savior matches here from the A-Cho channel. If you guys have any questions, save them for when I come back from break. And when I come back from break, I'll answer a bunch of questions in the chat if you have any questions about the systems and such in Vampire Savior. So be right back, guys. Be right back.